Hi, welcome to You Have My Attention.
Hey, bestie baddies.
Today we have Ale back with us.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going amazing and wonderful and never better.
So today, you and I have discussed, we're going to talk about pet peeves.
My fave.
So starting off, what's like your number one pet peeve? Do you have a number one? Or
I
just
have
a lot
a
of
couple
little
number ones.
So no?
Maybe I'm just like, I don't know if I'm just like a hater or something, but I have so many things that people do that piss me off.
Like what?
So I'm an avid hat wearer. I love accessories and things. And I have a giant beanie collection. I probably have like 10 to 20 beanies that I own. So I wear them a lot. And I loathe when people take my hat off my head. Because it's not cute. It's not funny. Oh, I took your beanie. Oh, it's not cute. You're annoying if you do that.
It's rude, and I agree. I mean, I don't wear hats often, but if someone did that to me, I'd be annoyed too.
What if my hair is literally the most greasy thing in the world?
Right. I mean, when you wear a hat,
I wear a hat for certain purposes.
Sometimes it might be because you're having a bad hair day.
Exactly. Sometimes I'm like, didn't wash my hair. Guess what? I could just throw a beanie over my head. And if somebody takes it off my head, they're going to know. Or what if I put... Okay, so I don't use dry shampoo. I just put baby powder. What if I put too much baby powder in my head and it looks gray? So, because I have dark hair. So what if it looks gray? And I'm like, I'm just going to put a beanie over my head. And you see my gray head or my greasy head. That's not what I want.
Or what if you're balding?
Or you don't want anyone to know? What if you just want to wear a beanie to be cute and somebody takes it off your head?
What if you're cold?
Exactly. What if I'm trying to hide my bald spot? What if I have extensions in my hair and you can see my tracks? Like, just leave that hat on the person's head. It's not fun. That intrusive thought that's saying, take it off their head, it'll be so funny. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so cute. No, it's not.
I agree. And you know what? I really dislike it when people like pat me on the head.
Gross.
It just feels so demeaning. I don't know if that's the right word, but
that's not the right word.
Invasive,
I guess.
It just makes me feel so uncomfortable.
Like I think it's kind of like, oh, you're a little kid. Oh.
Yeah, that's the feeling that I get, and that's why it doesn't happen often. Obviously, as you get older, it happens less and less, but
I would hope so.
Right?
Gross.
You've also mentioned that you hate loud chewing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have misophonia, right?
I don't think so, because it's not as extreme. But like, if I notice that if I hear someone chewing, like I can handle eating around other people if there's other noises, because it's like, okay, I can distract myself with another noise. Or if I just don't notice they're chewing because it's not that loud, then it won't bother me. But if it's loud and it's quiet in the room and I can hear you, this is why I hate ASMR. I hate the like breathing, the mouth, like when you can hear someone's mouth opening, oh my fucking God, I can't. I literally can't. It just makes me like, I get like the chills, because it's like I feel so uncomfortable and nasty.
Makes me itchy.
It makes me itchy, yeah. It makes my butthole clench, and I don't like it. I literally hate the loud chewing, because it's like, are you doing it on purpose? Did nobody teach you how to chew with your mouth closed, or like, are you just, that's just how you chew? I don't know. It bothers me a lot. So
the only explanation I can think of is if someone is having like a cold.
I was gonna say, if you can't breathe.
Yeah, and they're having trouble breathing like through their nose, so they'll just like breathe through their mouth while they're eating
something crunchy around me. I'm like, I have to get away from you. And sometimes it's like, it's not your fault that you're chewing loud. It's just because what you're eating is loud. The food itself. So I just have to get away from you, because I can't handle it. Like I get like so uncomfortable. And I don't know if that's a thing. I'm sure it's a thing. I don't think it's misophonia though, because I feel like misophonia is like
more extreme.
Way more extreme.
I think for me, if I hear someone chewing and stuff, I think it's more, it makes me want to eat what they're eating. So
really? It makes me want to go 70,000 feet away from them if I could do it.
Yeah, it just depends. But if it's like chips, if it's pretzels,
you're like,
if it's popcorn, I love popcorn. It's on my Christmas wish list.
If anybody's listening, get her some popcorn.
No, I'm good. I mean, I buy all the time.
No,
it's like my
accept it.
I accept popcorn as my favorite snack. It has become my favorite snack. I'm not ashamed of it.
You shouldn't be. Go off, queen.
But it's got to be the kind that I like. I am selective about my popcorn.
You're selective about everything. It has to be certain. A certain way, a certain taste, a certain texture, a certain smells, a certain flavor. Because you like what you like.
I was going to say, I kind of don't like that, but...
You don't like that you're like that?
Yeah, I think it's a little annoying to be that way.
Well... I mean, I'm used to you, so I'm just like, I'm not going to go out of my way and buy you something if I don't know if you'll like it or not, because chances are you're going to hate it.
No, I'm not going to hate it.
But you'd rather
like it more.
I don't want to just waste. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to get this so she can try it. Probably going to not like it. You're very specific.
I appreciate the gesture, though.
That's true. I'm not saying you're not appreciative, but it's like, I don't want to get you something that you're not going to like.
That's the approach I try to take for gift giving, too. That's why it's so hard for me to do the whole gifts exchange situation.
I pride myself in being a good gift giver. I love it. I love giving people presents. That's how I show my love, is through buying people presents. I don't care if it's like a taco or something, like, oh, I thought of you, I bought you something. And I love it when people open my presents, because I'm like, I get excited to see them happy. That's why I love like Christmas. It's not that I don't like getting presents. I like getting presents, but I love getting gifts for other people and watching them open them and having them feel happy for those like 2 minutes that they got something that I gave them.
That is so wholesome.
Thank you. Thank you. I thank you. I just love it. I think it's so fun and so cute. Or like if I'm at the store or something, I'm like, oh, this made me think of you, you know?
And it doesn't have to be expensive. It can be literally,
someone's be favorite, like a peanut or something.
Someone's favorite pack of gum.
Yeah. I thought of you and I wanted to give this to you because I love you, kind of thing. But I won't do that with you. Not because I don't love you, because I love you so much that I won't get you something that you don't like.
So also another pet peeve. We talked about this extreme drivers thing. People that are driving extremely fast, extremely slow. For me, it's reckless drivers.
I love how I hate this, but I'm low-key guilty of it.
What do you do?
Okay. I don't think I'm extreme. I'm just an impatient person. Not person in general. I'm an impatient driver. So when people are literally going like 10 miles under the speed limit, I'm like, are you serious? And I'll go around them all pissed off because I'm like, I have places to be. I'm not just dilly-dallying on this road. I have places to go. So like I'll go around them, or I'll take a different road, or like pass them kind of fast, low-key kind of
Are
fast.
you careful at least when you do it? Use your turn signal, check your mirrors, check your blind spot.
Yeah, but like still I feel like I'm going kind of fast.
So you're one of the people that I pet peeve about.
Yeah.
Except for I wouldn't be driving 10 miles under the speed limit unless road conditions force me to do so.
Oh, okay. Or like I know people don't really know how to drive in like the rain here because it doesn't rain a lot. Mm-hmm. But
oh no, it rains enough, but
yeah,
people don't understand.
They like when I'm on the highway, they're going like 30. I'm like, girl, if you want to go 30 because it's raining, that's fine. Just don't do it on the highway. Like for real. Seriously. Or just like that one lady. I don't know if you remember this. There was this lady. She was really old. So I don't know what the situation was. If she had dementia or something, or she wasn't supposed to be driving. I don't know. But she was driving on the wrong side of the road, and she was just parked. She was parked in the middle of the road on the wrong side.
Oh no.
Do you remember that?
No, I do not. Wait, so in the actual road. Oh, were you there, or was it a story I told you?
No, I was there. You were driving.
Okay, we were on our way home, and we passed by the grocery store. And there was a lady. So we're assuming we're going like down the road, crossing an intersection. Mm-hmm. That's on our opposite side. How am I explain?
It's hard to explain this, but okay. So
oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
At the intersection, she was in the left lane for our side of the road. So it's like she wanted to turn left, but she was in the lane that next to the left lane, which is no longer for that for the people driving on that side of the road.
Hard to explain. Basically, we're going straight because you're going forward. She was facing us,
wanting to go left, but she was in our lane.
Yeah,
like our side of the road. Yeah,
I would call her an extreme driver.
We call her a distracted driver.
I don't know if she was distracted or she was just old, because I feel bad if she has like, if she's just like,
yeah, I don't know what happened.
I don't know if
she
the situation
got pushed into that lane or what. But
there's no way nobody can push you into oncoming traffic. I mean, that's not true. Some people can, but there was like nothing happening. She was just sitting there.
She was at the red light
on
waiting
our
for
side,
the turning signal,
sitting there, and I was like, do you not know the area? Like, I don't know. But it was scary because I was like, you can so easily get hit.
Yeah, distracted drivers, people extreme that shouldn't be driving, which there are a lot of. Oh, I don't know about a lot, but a higher percentage than there should be out there.
People don't know how to drive here. I think our state,
major cities.
I think our state is like one of the worst, has one of the most accidents or something. I don't know. You should look that up. I'm not that educated on this, but it's something like that. Like we have some, like the worst record of car accidents or something. I don't know.
I'd have to look that up.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
In the U.S., states with the most car accidents, Florida.
Oh, never mind.
So they have the most, but Texas has the most fatal accidents.
There we go.
Dang, that's not good.
So, like, why are they giving these people driver's licenses?
California, because there's more people living there.
That's what I thought, too, but I was like...
But, yeah, California is on the top. Georgia, North Carolina.
Those damn North Carolinians. Caroliners?
I think you got that right.
Carolinians?
Carolinians,
probably.
I don't think that's correct.
Don't know.
I'm so sorry, North Carolina.
I'm sorry, North Carolina. We love you.
But... yeah, people that are distracted drive me crazy.
You know what I hate?
On their phone on the highway. Oh no, what are you doing?
On their phone on the... oh my gosh, there's this one girl I knew from high school. She was like the most minor acquaintance ever. Like I probably talked to her maybe one time or something. I don't know. Anyways, on her Snapchat story, she would constantly post her, like literally record herself driving on the highway. And like being like, she'd be like, Austin bound or something like that as a caption. I'm like, what are you doing?
Wait, so how she didn't have like some kind of like phone stand?
No,
she was just holding her phone while she drove. And how can you tell she was holding her phone and someone else wasn't driving or something?
No, she would record her hand on the wheel and like driving on the highway.
So the point of view, you could tell she was driving and recording at the same time, like holding the phone.
Yep.
No, that's not okay.
Yeah. No. I'm saying Texas drivers, come on.
No.
Take her license away. I'm just kidding. She's a really good, nice person, but like, you're dumb.
But foolish.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Please don't do that. That's so dangerous. You know what I hate?
What?
So I work in customer service. So there's a lot of people that I come across from all walks of life. And there are people that when I'm talking to them, they will not break eye contact with me. They will just continue to stare at me. It's like they're staring while I'm talking to them.
That's uncomfortable.
And I don't know what it is. I had this problem. Maybe it's a me issue, but I've had this problem where I cannot hold eye contact with somebody for like longer than 3 seconds because it makes me uncomfy.
You're talking about strangers. Are you talking about people in general?
For a while it was people in general, but now it's like, it's mainly just strangers. I think I've gotten over like the people that I know, I can look at them in the eye, but like strangers, I cannot. There was this man literally the other day. It was probably like 2 days ago or something. He was like a businessman, very like talkative people person kind of guy. I guess, right. I don't know what his job was. I'm guessing something in sales because he was so like, I don't know how to explain him. Like the most average, like he felt like a car salesman to me or something. I know he wasn't, but something like that. So he literally would not break eye contact with me, and I kept like trying to look away because it just makes me so uncomfortable. And like, I don't know what to say. Like, stop looking at me. Like, what do you say to that? You can't just be like, excuse me, or you're looking at me too much.
Yeah, you just want to finish the interaction and then just...
I just want him to look away once. Look somewhere else for 1 second. Like, just one time. That'll make me feel so much better. But what can you say to that? Nothing. You just have to feel uncomfortable.
Stop being yourself.
Stop looking.
Stop using your eyeballs.
Look somewhere else. Can you? But it's like, I can't say that. Obviously, because I'm at work. But also, like, I don't want to make the interaction more awkward because I already feel
by bringing it up.
Exactly. And it's probably something that other people don't notice, but I notice it. I will notice it when you just keep looking at me with your eyes. You're just like,
I'm doing it right now.
You're like, oh really? And you're just like, well, I'm like, please.
It's like, can you blink?
Can you blink once? Are you a cartoon? Are you a cartoon or not? You know, it's just really, really awkward, and I don't know what to say.
I think also, a big one for me, huge pet peeve.
Oh, me.
Handshakes. I don't like shaking people's hands, especially when you shake someone's hand and you don't know them. It's a complete stranger. I'm supposed to trust that you wash your hands and that you didn't, I don't know,
scratch your butt.
I don't know,
pick your nose,
touch the dirt, and just
touch the dirt.
Put your hand in your mouth and then put it in your pocket, and then
I just want to know: did you pick your nose? Did you scratch your butt? Did you sneeze on your hand? Did you take the earwax out of your ear? Did you pick up the poo that your dog just made with a baggie or with your hand or with a napkin?
I just can't trust other people's strangers' hands and then having to shake. I don't want. Secretly, with the pandemic, I was really hoping that handshakes would go out of like style or would go out of custom, but like in our culture it's not like that. It's like a business thing.
It's like a respect thing.
I don't want to touch your hand.
I don't want to touch
and anybody. I don't want you touching my hand.
I don't want to touch anyone.
Yeah,
nobody touch me. Unless you know me, you're not allowed to touch me. I'm actually like such a physical touch kind of person. Oh my god, sorry.
But with people you know, well, it's not that's the thing. It's strangers. I'm supposed to touch their hand. It just feels
strangers
too
never touch me, never look at me, never speak to me, never chew in my vicinity. Don't take the hat off my head. Don't do anything. Literally look away. Look away, ignore me, because I don't want to interact with you. I'm just scared of strangers.
I mean, that's reasonable, right?
Yeah. I get the handshakes thing though, because it's like, I don't know where you've been.
Not only that, I feel like as a woman, it's like, it just, I'm sorry the way you're sipping.
Let me hear it.
You're sipping like tea. Like, I'm ready for the tea.
It is tea.
As a woman that is,
listen up, men.
Like out in the business world, working with other people, meeting people in a business environment, it is very apparent that this whole handshake thing is about dominance, and it's
you're gonna shake my hand. I'm gonna shake your hand harder.
It's kind of like people, especially men,
it's a power move.
Usually, yes, it's like a power move, asserting their dominance over you. I don't like that. Me, if I just met you and this is like a business situation and I meet you and like we shake hands and you shake my hand hard, I immediately dislike you. I'm like, you're gonna disrespect me. You're gonna try to step me over, step on me. You're gonna try to tell me what I'm supposed to do. You're gonna undermine other people's authority. You're gonna like. I feel like if someone does that to me, I'm like, oh, I can see what's gonna happen. You are gonna try to go over my manager's head and try to get me to do stuff for you.
So you want a limp shake?
No, I just want a regular, normal handshake, a firm handshake.
No hand squeezing. Don't squeeze my.
If you squeeze my hand or you hold it for more than 1 second, I don't trust you. You're gonna be a jerk to me. Is like immediately.
That's
what I
just
think.
like. It sounds harsh, but that's just like the reality of it.
It is. And when I get a limp handshake, I'm like, you're gonna be a kind person. Probably you're gonna be respectful. That's the way I view it.
Other people, like in our culture, if you give a limp handshake, like, oh, you gave a limp handshake, so that means like you're submissive or something,
a pushover or something. I think of it as you are a considerate, respectful person that will not disrespect me.
But okay, here's the thing, like, if you're in the situation, okay, I have to shake someone's hand and you don't want to because it makes you uncomfy, you can't just like not shake someone's hand.
You could cough into your hand right before the handshake so that they don't want to touch your hand.
I guess. Or you can just be like, what do you do to avoid that? If somebody has their hand out, what do? You just have to shake it. Like, or because if
put
you
out
don't,
your elbow.
Because if you don't shake it, then that's like,
yeah, that's the thing. It's like you're immediately seen in a negative light if you don't participate.
Shake my hand.
Yeah.
Ew. What if I just don't want to touch you?
It's just a cultural thing, and I dislike it, and I would love for it to go away.
Well, let's start a revolution. anti handshakers.
The no handshake club.
We should make pins.
I'm the founding member of the no handshake club.
I'm gonna make us a Wikipedia page.
Let's go.
I don't mind a handshake. I feel like it is true though. If most of the time, if you're a woman and you're shaking a man's hand, it's very much like,
it's uncomfortable for me. Someone shakes my hand and they do it in a way that I interpret as disrespectful. Right away, that's a hard first impression to shake for me.
Red flag. Oh my gosh, I have a story.
Okay.
So, let me paint a picture for you. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. The sun is barely coming up. I am sound asleep in my comfy bed in my duvet, and I am having the best dreams, and I'm having the time of my life getting my rest, right? I'm sleeping soundly, and then I hear scratching and little feet and fighting in my attic. And you know what it is? It's squirrels. There are squirrels in my attic, and they will not leave me alone. Every single day I wake up at 6 a.m. My job does not require me to wake up until like 9. Okay, so I have time to be asleep, and they wake me up every single day with their scratching, and they're running around and they're fighting. I don't know what they're doing up there. I don't care. I want them out. I'm literally sick of them. I started doing this thing where I would literally take a hanger to my bed. I put it under my pillow, and every time I would wake up, I would stand up on my bed and take the hanger, and I scratch and bang on the ceiling so that they literally stop, because I hate them so much. I like squirrels. I'm an animal lover. I fucking hate those squirrels. I literally cannot stress how much sleep I've lost due to these squirrels. Every single day without fail, squirrels running, squirrels fighting, squirrels scratching. I can't do it anymore. I cannot deal with them. But I don't know what to do. I can't just like, I don't know how they get up there. They just find a way. And if they're not in the attic, they're on the roof. And my room's on the second story, so they're just like the scratching and the running around, and their little tails and their little teeth and their little nails and everything. I literally am getting so heated over these squirrels. I literally hate them, and I love squirrels. Again, I love animals, but I hate these squirrels. I swear to God, I can't say, but I'm so mad at them. I'm so mad at the squirrels. They literally wake me up every single day. I cannot handle it anymore. I'm going insane. I feel like the guy from A Beautiful Mind. I can't do this anymore. Please help me. Somebody help. The squirrels, leave me alone.
So there must be a nest up in the attic or something.
I don't know. I'm too scared to look.
And they're getting up there somehow, I think through the tree. The
tree is like close enough to my roof to where they can jump. Obviously the squirrels are acrobats and they just jump all the time everywhere. So the tree is close enough to the roof to where they can get up there right above my head every single day. And night. Not just in the morning, at night too.
Do they wake you up at night too?
Well, I'm a night owl, so I wake up. I'm already awake. But
you hear them.
I hear them. Not even, okay, guess what? Let me clarify. Every day at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. or 7 a.m, every afternoon at like 3 or 4 or 5, every night at 9, 10, 11. That's when they're there all the time. Every single day, all the time. The only time they go away is like when it's really hot because the attic is really hot or something. But during the winter, like right now, or the fall or the spring, they're there without fail. Running, scratching, biting, fighting. I can't do this anymore. I'm going crazy.
How long has this been going on?
Like 2 years.
Really? You haven't done anything to like try to...
Well, the first time it started happening, I told our dad, and he cut the branches from the trees, and they stopped for a while because it was like... Because he cut... Okay, I'm sorry. So he cut the tree branches so that they couldn't get on the roof anymore.
Right.
But then, guess what? Trees grow. Branches grow. Leaves grow. And guess what? Little squirrels use every single force in their legs to jump, and they get on there. So when he cut them at first, they stopped doing it. And it was like the summer.
And it was hot, so they weren't going to be...
They weren't even going anyways. But then...
The branches grew.
And it got the squirrels jump, and they get in there. And I can't do anything about it. Or I can, but I'm too scared because I don't want to go up in the attic. First of all, it's small, and there's a little what is it called?
Insulation and stuff.
Yeah, but it's not the insulation that's like all together, the like pink strip. No, it's like fluffies all over the place.
Oh no, I dislike that.
The worst kind of insulation. So if I go up there, I'm gonna get fiberglass all over me. I'm probably going to see the squirrels nesting, and I don't want to look at that. I'm scared. I'm probably going to see their little squirrel babies. I don't know. I don't want to look. I'm scared. And also, like, I don't want to hurt them.
Yeah.
I just want them to get away from me.
There has to be a way to deter them from there. Like, something that will repel them. Not hurt them, but just get them to not want to be there.
I don't know.
We've got to look into this.
Probably. I'm so scared of them. I'm not scared of them. I just don't want to look at what they've created up there. That's all. I literally can't stand it.
It's like a thing of nightmares.
It is. That they are. You know what? Their noises get in my nightmares too, in my dreams. And I can't take it anymore. Not for one more day. But this is what I started doing. I like to fall asleep to like the noise of a fan, like kind of like white noise.
Yeah.
So whenever they were coming, I would just turn on my AC that's inside my room because it's loud, so I can't hear them if the AC's on. Mm-hmm. But since it's cold now, I don't turn on the AC, so I hear them all the time. There's nothing I can do.
You know what? Maybe something you could try is see if you can lure them somewhere else.
On like where though?
I don't know, but like they're pretty easy to lure if you have...
Yeah, they're idiots, pea brain little bitches.
Oh my god.
I just have the beef, and I don't know which snitchy squirrel is telling all the other squirrels to come to my attic, but I swear to God, they won't leave me alone.
They're living there rent free, as they say.
Nut free. I can't. I don't know what to do. This is a problem for me.
We'll see if we can find a solution for this. This will take some research.
Probably. I can't deal with it.
There has to be a smart way to get them away. I mean, is it possible to cut the branches too? That could help.
Work. Labor.
If that's the one thing that it takes to get rid of them,
then I'll do it. You know what? I don't care. I need my sleep.
Yeah.
Can this truck not? That's another pet peeve.
Oh yeah,
a truck's beeping.
Well, I understand why they have to have the beeps.
No, I'm just kidding. It's just kind of annoying.
But it's always at the most inconvenient time that they start beeping.
Okay, moving on. What's next? You go. I just went on a squirrel rant, so you go.
We've talked about people cutting in line. Mm-hmm. That's rude. That's a pet peeve. People confusing friendliness with flirting. I'm just trying to be a nice person.
Exactly. This was such a problem for me at my last job because I don't know what it was in that place, but everybody wanted to get with everybody. And I am just trying to be a good coworker. I'm like basically married. I'm not, but I've been with my boyfriend for like the longest time. I could not even like look at somebody without them thinking that I wanted to fuck them. And I'm like, I literally don't want anything to do with you. I'm just trying to be nice and do my job. Is that so hard? I'm like, is it me? Am I being too nice? But then I think about it. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not being too nice. I'm just being normal. And other people are thinking, oh yeah, she's really nice to me. I'm not really nice to you. I'm a really nice person. So just like leave me alone, please.
That's the annoying thing about being nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna be
less nice.
I'm just gonna be mean to everybody. Everybody, I'm gonna spit on you. I don't care. No, but at my job now, obviously customer service is my job. So part of my job is having to talk to people, being personable, like having little conversations with them. It's usually small talk, like how's your day going? Blah, 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 that kind of stuff. So this happened to me just the other day. I was walking this couple. It was like middle-aged man, middle-aged woman. And I was just taking them to their table. And the husband just happened to be in front of the wife. So whoever's in front, that's who I'm talking to. It doesn't matter to me who you are. If you're in front of me, that's who I'm going to talk to. I'm not going to talk to everybody in the back because that's weird. So he just happened to be in front. So I was just talking to him, how's your day going? Blah, blah, blah. And he was telling me, I was giving small talk, talking about the weather, literally talking about the weather. Oh, it's so nice out, whatever. And his wife gave me the dirtiest look in the entire world. She looked like she wanted to choke me.
Oh my God.
And she was like, ma'am. And I was like, yes. Like, so nice, because guess what? I'm not flirting with your husband. I want nothing to do with him. He's old. He's wrinkly. I don't want him at all. I'm just doing this because I'm obligated to. It's my job. And she was so, I swear to God, so pissed off at me. And she gave me such attitude. And I'm almost positive it was because I was talking to her husband, because the way she was looking me up and down, it was like I was literally the scum of the earth. I was like, ma'am, please. If you're insecure, just say that. Okay.
I don't think she would. I feel like insecure people don't tend to admit it.
Probably.
That sucks though.
It's really weird.
And you're just doing your job. I mean, that's literally what you're expected to do, is to be nice to the customers, be friendly, be personable, make them feel comfortable. And you get treated badly because of that. It's unfortunate.
That's why, okay, most of the time now, because it's happened to me so many times to where people think that I want their man or their girl or whatever. So now, most of the time, if it's a couple that's a girl and a guy, I'll only look at the girl. I'll talk to both of them or one of them, but I'll only look at the girl because I'm like, I don't want you to think that I want this person. Or I'll try to do my best to look at both of them so that they don't think that I'm only trying to talk to this one person, or I don't compliment them on anything because I don't want them to think I'm too nice.
That you're flirting with them. I'm flirting with them
because I'm like, oh, I like your jacket. I like your jacket could be construed as, in some people's mind, oh, I literally want to take your boyfriend and take him out on a date, and I hate you and you're gross because I like his jacket and I think he's hot or something, which I don't.
Right.
I literally will, as soon as I walk you to your table and go back to where I'm supposed to be, I will literally forget that you've ever existed, because my job is just to talk to you and take you to your table, and that's what I'm going to do, because that's what I'm meant to do.
Yeah, and you're supposed to be like making a good first impression, because you're the first, you're the first person they talk to when they come in.
I'm the face, so like if I'm rude, that's a bad experience for them. I can't do that.
Right.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to make them feel like I don't care. So I'm going to talk to you, but it's also part of my job.
Right.
I have to be nice, which I'm going to be. But I don't want you to think that I'm overly nice. So what do? I just won't speak.
You just can't win.
I can't win.
You can't please everybody.
That's true.
That's just how it is.
Gross.
Well, you know what? What is something else that bothers me?
Tell me.
Little pet peeve, just a little
Teensy
pet
weensy.
peeve the English language having so many exceptions.
When I tell you I can't with English, I cannot. I don't understand.
We are native English speakers, by the way, right? Well, I would say native. I mean, English is like
what constitutes native English speaker?
I don't
like you
know.
Speak it often or all the time or what?
It's the language I think in. It's the language I dream in.
Okay, yeah.
I can dream and think in Spanish. It does happen.
True.
But most of my like language usage in my regular life is English.
That's true. But I think English being our second language does play a part in how difficult it is to learn English, grammar, and spelling.
I mean, but I learned it like pretty young.
Really young.
Like really young. And even native speakers complain of the same thing.
That's true. Whoever invented English, I hate you.
It's not one person. It's a language that's literally made up of so many other languages.
How unoriginal.
Which pretty much every language is like that, right? I mean, I don't know.
It
all came from somewhere.
I don't know anything about words.
But I mean, for me, one of the words that comes to mind, especially recently, is the word because. Spelling it on my phone, I don't know why I keep misspelling it and my phone won't correct me. And it'll just like so many times I'm about to type in because or something else.
You know what I do? I put cuz, C-U-Z. That's it. I'm
simple.
I can't be bothered with doing that. No, but obviously there's a bunch of words that are spelled weird or the grammar's weird.
The pronunciation. People have debates, full on debates about how you're supposed to pronounce.
Pecan, caramel, caramel.
Yeah, how you're supposed to say
Oh my gosh, me and my boyfriend always talk about the fact that I say you won. You won the game. He says it's not won, it's won. You won the game. And I'm like, that's like the number 1. And he's like, no, it's pronounced wrong. So I say you won, W-O-N, won. He says you won.
I think I prefer your way of pronouncing it.
Won, because that's just how I say it.
You won the game.
And then they say, no, it's won.
You won the game?
Like W-U-N.
They're both correct, I assume. That's the other thing is like all the different accents and stuff.
But then he debates me. He's like, go on Google and type in
Google is not the end all be all of pronunciation. That's what I have to say.
He goes, go on Google and then press the little speaker button and it'll read it out to you, and it's one.
It's gonna be one specific accent, the Google accent, whatever they chose as the accent for that.
Chose and
word.
choose.
So that's a pet peeve because why? The spelling of it, or
it's a pet peeve because I feel like an idiot.
But you're not.
I don't want to feel dumb. Like, okay, so I've told this story many times, but there was this one time I was a freshman in high school and we were writing a timed essay, and I spent 25 minutes of the 45 minutes that I had to write this essay looking up how to spell the word efficiently, because obviously it's timed. I can't use my phone. It's an essay. I had to use a dictionary, but I don't know what the first letter was. I couldn't figure it out. I thought it was I. I thought efficiently started with the letter I. I thought it started with the letter A. I couldn't find it until finally 25 minutes later I realized efficiently spelled with an E at first. And it's the weirdest spelling. I don't know how to spell it. To this day, I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to spell efficiently. I hate the word definitely. You're gross.
Definitely. That's the way I have to remember it.
The
to
word
spell it.
Necessary. Why do you have so many C's? Why do you have so many E's? Why do you have so many S's?
There's only one C in necessary.
Exactly. I wouldn't know. I don't know how to do it. The worst word of them all. You know it.
Exercise.
I hate you.
Spelling it is weird. I think in my head it took me a while to finally get the spelling right.
I don't know how to spell it right now.
And I read. Okay, before anyone comes at us like, oh, y'all don't read. Y'all just...
That's literally what Carla says all the time. She says, you don't read enough.
No, I read. I read and I write.
I read and I like to
My
read.
writing and reading is better than my speaking. And I have trouble with some of these words, like spelling them. I mean, exercise was a problem for me for a long time. Beautiful was a problem.
Literally ask me how to spell it. I don't know how to spell it.
Okay.
Ask me how to spell it.
Exercise? Okay, spell it.
Exer E. Exer R.
Okay.
S?
No.
It's not S.
No, it's not S.
Wait, okay. E.
Okay.
E. Okay.
Okay, spell it like do it with your hand. Like
okay.
do it with your hand.
EX.
Okay.
I swear to God, I'm not looking at the spelling. For those of you who are listening and thinking, oh, you're just gonna look it up and you're just trying to be funny, I don't know how to spell it. Legitimately. Okay. EX. Is it C or E? Exer.
Neither.
It's not E.
Okay, so the first letter E.
EX.
And then
E.
Yes.
Okay. Exer. R.
Yes.
Oh my God. Thank God. Exer. It's not S. You said it must be C then.
Yes.
Exercise. E or I?
Yes.
I?
Yes.
Okay. So far I have EXER. Okay. C.
Yes.
I.
Yes.
SE.
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm not trying to be funny. I really don't know how to spell
No,
it.
it's a hard word to spell if you don't see it written down often. And even if you do, it's like X's and S's and C's and
For
E's.
the longest time, I would spell it EXC. X.
Oh, I did that too. That was a common mistake for me too.
Or I would spell size like SIZE.
Oh, I wanted to put a Z. I don't know why. I always thought exercise had a Z in it. And I read a lot as a kid. So before you come at us, we are literate.
We're literate.
It's just an annoying word to spell.
I did not know how to spell the word business until I was a business major in college.
Relatable.
That's how bad it is.
Is that because of the double S? No, double S at the end?
Because it's spelled B. I always got confused with the beginning. BUS. It's BUS, right?
Yes.
Business.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought BUI. Biz. I would get confused. I thought it would BUI or BUSE. Business. I don't know. It's hard.
Business, BIZNIZ.
I didn't think the Z. I think I always put the BUI. I always put BUI instead.
Oh, okay. I see.
Business.
Committee. It has so many doubles in it. Double M.
For what?
Double T, double E. I don't know why, but it does.
The word committee is such a little show off. Like for what? Why do you need so many doubles? It's like Mississippi, but I think Mississippi is better.
I don't want to try to spell I'm sure I can spell it, but
everybody knows a little rhyme. You know the rhyme?
What's the rhyme?
MISSISSIPPI.
Oh, I've never heard that one before.
Or success. The whole.
Oh no, not success.
The whole reason I know how to spell success is because this one girl. Thank you so much, Savannah. You were the whole reason I learned how to spell success because she gave me this little rhyme, and it goes SUCCESS. That is how you spell success.
That's a good one,
right?
Yeah, we need more of those to remember how to spell these oddly spelt words.
And I don't understand why English has to be so hard. This is why it's so hard to learn English for those who isn't their first language. Because
even people that are native to English have trouble with this.
Why is there silent G's? Why is there silent K's? Why is the H there when you don't need it? Why does S sound like C and why does C sound like S?
There's so many rules, and then there's the exceptions. And there's so many exceptions.
God, literally get over yourself, English. Get over yourself. Okay, you know what's the worst?
What?
You know what's worse than that?
What?
Gatekeepers. I hate you.
Explain what a gatekeeper is for those of us that don't know.
Okay. Somebody who gatekeeps is a person who has the knowledge or has... How do you explain this? Has knowledge of something that somebody else doesn't, but they don't want to tell the other person what it is.
Oh, keeping things
to themselves.
Keeping knowledge to themselves.
For example, I was just saying this earlier. Often I know we talked about this before, I'm like a fashion girly.
Right.
I love different styles, different aesthetics. I love expressing myself through fashion. So my TikTok is just full of fashion inspiration videos, right? And the gatekeepers on this fucking app, I will go to the comments and be like, somebody will be like, oh my gosh, I love your shoes. Where are they from? Will you tell me where your shoes are from? Like 10 comments. Where are your shoes from? Where is this from? Blah, blah. And the person who made the video will like the comment, where are your shoes from? But they won't tell anybody where their shoes are from because they want to be the unique one and they want to be cool. And they don't want to tell anybody where their shoes are from because I'm the cool one and you don't know. And I don't want to give you this information.
Could it be that those questions get old and maybe like they pile up and they have so many like comments and they can't remember to link everything? They themselves might have forgotten.
Maybe, but it doesn't happen with just that.
Okay.
There's people that do that with like music, like
they don't want people to know who they're which is ironic because the band would love it for more people to listen to them.
They're like, oh my gosh, I really like that song. What's that song? Oh, I don't remember. You're a liar. You know what that song is.
What if they don't remember for real?
They know. I know that they know because guess what?
I forget song names all the time.
Guess what? You could just go on your phone and you can tell somebody, but they don't want to. Or they'll just be like, oh, like they'll avoid it because they don't want people to know what the song is. I hate you if you do that. Like, I'll be like, oh, I really like that song. What is it? I don't know. You're lying.
Some people might actually not know.
Some people, but I'm talking about the ones who do it on purpose.
The ones you can tell that they're not telling you.
They just want to gatekeep because they want to be, oh, I want to be unique. And that's fine if you want to be a little hipster. But like, I don't understand why you're making it hard for everybody because you just want to be unique. Guess what? 20,000 other girls probably have those shoes. You're not doing anyone any good by keeping it to yourself because you want to be special.
Also, the business or the creator of that or the band or the artist would appreciate it if you spread the love shared with others to enjoy.
You're just annoying if you do that. Like, you're trying to, you know what you are? You're a pick-me. If you're a gatekeeper, you're a pick-me person, and I don't like you because why wouldn't you want other people to have the information? Why wouldn't you want other people to enjoy the product or the song or whatever? Just because you want to be special? Get over yourself.
You know what? I think a lot of that like stems from insecurity. Like, I had this conversation with Carla about this girl that she knows that she was telling me she was kind of like that way. She was a gatekeeper, but then she explained a little more about her backstory, and it kind of made sense to me. I get the impression that part of the reason why she was like that was because she had been teased and like ridiculed for the things that she liked throughout her life. Yeah. And so I think that over time developed into an insecurity that like, I don't led her to become a gatekeeper. She doesn't want other people to tease her about it.
That's another pet peeve. Those people, the people who judge you for liking the things that you like, specifically music taste, if you're judging somebody for what they like, you're a hater. Even though I'm being a hater, this whole episode is about being a hater. But like, if you're like, oh, you like that song, you like that artist, who cares? Their music taste is not for you. Their music taste is for them. Whatever they want to listen to, whatever they like, they can like it and they can listen to it, and you don't have to judge them because guess what? It's not for you. It's for them. So if you want to be a little hater about what somebody else is listening to, maybe evaluate yourself because you're annoying and you're gross.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that is just immaturity, insecurity.
Like, leave people alone. If that person likes country, let them be the most country yeehaw person that they want to be. If they like some band that you think is annoying, who cares? Guess what? That's not for you. Their playlist is not for you. It's for them. So leave them alone.
I agree with this, and I'm trying to get better at it when it comes to food. I'm trying to get better at not yucking other people's yum because
that's a great thing. Yeah, not yucking other people's yum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
we're working on that.
Well, it's like I have a lot of foods that I hate. I am a picky eater, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, you're eating fish. You're so gross. Oh my god, I could never eat that. That's so, when people say that, I could never eat that. Then shut up.
Yeah, thankfully they have food they can eat that they enjoy. So
if somebody is basic as fuck and they like mac and cheese and they eat that all the time, let them eat their mac and cheese. Let them eat their fucking chicken tenders.
Let them eat their
caviar,
their carrots.
Let them eat their caviar or their fucking snails if that's what they want to eat. The only thing I'll judge you if you're like Jeffrey Dahmer and you're like crazy and you eat.
Okay, no, let's not go there.
I
don't want to get grossed out.
No, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm not ever gonna be like, ew, you like that, or like, you like that song. Oh my gosh, I would never. Like, stop.
Yeah,
you're annoying for that.
Not cool.
What do you get from that? Nothing. You know what you get? Hate in your heart. That's what you get.
It's true. I agree.
Gross. If you're a gatekeeper, literally stop. Just spread the love. Because why would you want to keep somebody from, if that song makes them happy, if those shoes make them happy, why would you want to keep happiness from another person? Sharing is caring, for real. People that don't know how to share, that's another pet peeve. I understand that some people have their boundaries and stuff and they don't want to share the certain things, but like,
if it's like your personal stuff, right? Personal life.
But like, I don't think that if you don't share, I'm not saying it makes you selfish, but I think learning how to share things with other people is very important. Why aren't you sharing?
Yeah.
Why? What happened to you? What happened to you in your life that you can't share? I need to know.
But what about when things are sticky randomly and unexplained?
Stop. Ew. Hate. Double hate. When things are sticky, literally get away from me. That's why I hate going to work sometimes, because there's they serve
brunch with syrup.
With syrup. Oh my,
like on waffles and pancakes and stuff like that.
Stop with the syrup.
Or jams.
Syrup is worse. Syrup is a million times worse because it takes, for some reason, why does it take so long to get the stickiness off of you?
It's just soap and water is all you need to get stickiness away.
But why is it everywhere? Why does it get on my hand, in my hair, on my clothes? Why is it everywhere?
I got honey in my hair today.
No.
And it was so unintentional. I was putting it in my tea.
I
was like, I'm going to have honey in my tea today. And I somehow got on my finger and I didn't realize it. And then I touched my hair.
This is what happened with sticky stuff. It just gets everywhere. And I have beef with honey.
Why?
It's funny. Beef with honey. It's just because I don't really like the taste. TBH. Also, the stickiness. Why? There's no need for that. Like, if you're honey, stop being sticky. Obviously you can't, but
what about syrup? Is it worse than honey? Or
I like syrup because I like the taste better, but it's probably way more sticky. It's way worse. Anytime
you go to a place that serves brunch with the pancakes and the waffles, 99 times out of 100 you're gonna find something sticky there. The floor is gonna be either sticky if they don't do a good job of keeping it clean. The table, the chair.
You know what's worse than syrup sticky?
What?
There's this restaurant that I love to go to. It's like, I'm the biggest fan of like a small, like little local place that they have their specialties and it's like cute. And I'm honestly a fan of like restaurants that are a little bit dingy. Like, oh, they're
like hole in the wall type places.
Like, oh, your soda machine doesn't work, or like something's always wrong, but like the food is bomb, you know? But there's this restaurant I love to go to. They have the best burgers, but their tables, it's not even that they're sticky because they didn't clean them. I don't know what the material is, but every time they only serve styrofoam cups here. So every time you put your styrofoam cup on the table, it squeaks and it sticks to the table. There's like that noise and the feeling of the styrofoam sticking to the table whenever you lift up your cup literally makes me so uncomfortable. It makes me itchy. It makes me think violent thoughts. I can't.
It's not the place that closed recently, right? That
no, that was my favorite place, but it's a different burger place, which I love it there. But like, this is what I've been doing. They have napkins on the table, so I'll put a napkin under it because I can't with the sticky. Or they only serve styrofoam cups, but they do have water cups that are plastic, and those don't stick. So I'll do that instead. But I'd rather not have a styrofoam cup or a plastic cup. But like the stickiness,
I really don't like. Okay, that's a pet peeve of mine. I really don't like styrofoam cups.
Anything styrofoam,
they're good at insulating your beverage, but other than that, terrible for the environment. They're squeaky.
Yeah, I hate the sound. It's gross. I hate it.
Yeah.
Hate.
I
can't stop saying that. It's from the Grinch. Hate. Double hate. You know?
Yeah.
That's one of yours though.
Yeah, the stickiness.
Stickiness, but when we constantly quote movies.
Oh, that annoys some people, I know. Especially when they're not in on the joke.
Does it annoy you?
Not all the time, but sometimes.
Real.
Sometimes it does.
Be real, it's annoying.
Yeah.
But I can't stop doing it. It's just like that's all that comes into my mind.
It's like little sound bites from
it's little sound bites,
movies and stuff. Shows. So, we've talked about a lot about things that we don't like. What about a few little things that we do like? Is there a word for the opposite of a pet peeve? A pet love.
A pet love. This is a pet love. The pet love segment of this podcast. You go first.
But seeing butterflies.
I love butterfly.
Oh no, even more. Seeing hummingbirds.
Oh my god, I feel like hummingbirds are the equivalent of magic. They are just like the most beautiful little guy in the world, and when you spot one, it's literally like seeing God. Okay, no, that's too extreme.
Yeah.
Seeing a hummingbird is like,
it's like seeing a little fairy.
It's like seeing a little fairy. It really is. I love that.
I love seeing hummingbirds. I love seeing butterflies. I love seeing what other little cute little animals just like existing.
Don't you say squirrel.
What's funny is the squirrel is the logo to this podcast.
It is. I made that logo, and I can't believe I'm hating on squirrels so hard in this podcast, but
this episode
I said what I said. What do I love?
Pet loves.
What's one of my pet loves? I know. When I'm napping on the couch or something and somebody puts a blanket over me, I'm like, I'm in a cocoon. I love it. I love being in a cocoon.
Like a caterpillar.
I love being a caterpillar. Oh, a pet love that I have is literally just cats. Them existing.
Cats in general.
Then them existing, them looking at me, them purring, them meowing, their whiskers, their nose, their bean toes. Did I just rhyme?
Think so.
I think I did. I love cats. I just think they're perfect. I think they're the most cute little animal in the whole world. And they make me so happy.
A pet love is a clean restroom, and that takes work.
Oh, that takes so much work. What's something else? Candles. I love
candles.
I love a candle. I know you're not the biggest fan of candles.
No, they're a fire hazard. I like them, but it's just I
love them.
Can't trust myself to leave one on.
Oh, I know.
What?
A pet love are thrift stores, secondhand stores. I love them. My idea of like a perfect day is one portion of the day being dedicated to going to a thrift store or like something like that. I just love the vibes. I love going. I feel at peace with that. Bookstores too.
Oh, I love bookstores.
But not chain. I'm not like, I like Barnes and Noble, but like it's not as cozy in there as like a local place.
Like secondhand bookstores.
Secondhand bookstores, I love them. That's literally my happy place. What else?
Libraries could be nice.
I love a library. Going on walks, not like exercise walks.
EXE.
EXE.
RO. I spelled it wrong already.
Not that kind of walk, like a scenic walk. Not where I'm literally panting all over the place, but I'm just like, I'm appreciating the nature.
Like hiking?
That's too much exercise. I mean, like, literally,
It's too vertical.
It's too much. It is too vertical. It's too steep. I mean, like, going around, like, the block, or if there's, like, a little park or something.
A small little trail.
A small trail. I do not want to break a sweat, but, like, you know, like, just appreciating the magic of nature, the world.
I agree with that.
Love it. What's something else? What's another pet love?
A home cooked meal. A warm home cooked meal.
When's the last time I got that? I'm just kidding.
Thanksgiving.
Literally Thanksgiving. I'm trying to think of one. I'm trying to think of a really good one.
Curling up with a cup of tea and a good book.
I know.
What?
Taking off your bra at the end of the day.
Oh,
that's
my
the
gosh.
best thing.
It feels
I don't
so
care.
good.
It feels so good. That is the best thing. Or when you get in bed and you take off your socks. What else? When the stars, we live in the city, so you can't really see the stars, but when the stars are out and bright and light, I love it.
The moon shining in the sky.
I love how the moon looks. I love how the moon has so many different faces. Like, there's the crescent moon, the full moon, the red moon, a big giant cheese looking moon. I love the moon. The moon is beautiful.
The sound of an ocean breeze.
Nah, basic. Just kidding. Like the simple things. The simple pleasures in life.
Yeah, it's good to enjoy the little things in life.
Mm-hmm.
For example, like when you're working on a goal, just because you haven't accomplished it, it doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself along the way. So it's important to take the time.
Just appreciate what's around you.
Yeah, like happiness versus contentment. Like, you can find joy in the little things in life.
Even though we just literally, this entire thing is talking about all the things we hated. But like, just because there are annoyances doesn't mean there's happy things to balance it out.
Right. And that's what I like.
I have another one.
Okay.
When a package that I'm expecting comes in.
That's exciting.
I love it. I love getting a package. It makes me feel important. Oh, I know another one.
What?
When restaurants have bread on the table, like, you don't have to order it or whatever, bread or like chips
and salsa.
I
always finish those chips.
Oh, me too.
I'm always hungry.
That's how they get you. I love a food. What's something else?
Those little hospitality things make a big difference.
Yeah, they do. A lot of the times, I'll eat so much bread that I get too full.
And then your meal comes and you're like, oh no, I shouldn't have ordered this.
That's
pasta.
Okay. Are you joking? I just got a notification for jury duty.
Really?
Right now.
Literally
right now.
Wait, the letter that you got recently, that's for this?
I guess. I didn't see a letter.
Like a couple weeks ago, you got a letter for jury duty, right? I've never gotten jury duty.
You lucky.
Knock on wood. Never. And I registered to vote at age 18. How many years is that? I don't know. I still haven't gotten jury duty. I don't know how. You've gone twice.
I've gotten jury duty literally like 4 times.
Everyone in my family has gotten it and I haven't. I don't know why.
You better knock on wood.
It's coming.
It's coming for you.
It's coming for me.
Well, that's a pet peeve.
What, that I haven't gotten jury duty?
Getting jury duty. I mean, do your civic duty and all that. I'm so lucky to be able to participate in that. But I literally just jury duty,
because you've gotten it already.
I've gotten it so many times. Like, pick someone else, please.
Pick me. I haven't been picked.
Can I switch? Can we? I know that's legal. Right?
No.
Can we switch? I don't want to go.
So they sent you a text or what?
No, I got an email.
Oh, wow.
They want me there.
They picked you?
They picked me. They're like, it's... I don't know. I got jury duty, so we have to end it there.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on and discussing the things you love and you hate. Little things matter.
Little things matter. Mm-hmm. So just to recap, don't take the beanie off someone's head. Chew quietly. Use your turn signal. Don't look at me all the time. Don't shake my hand. The squirrels need to get the fuck out. Get away from me. I'm not flirting with your husband. I hate the word exercise, and stop gatekeeping. You're annoying.
Yeah.
and I love butterflies
and rainbows.
I love butterflies.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, Ale.
Thank you. It was so fun. Bye.
Laters. Bye.
Bye.